G'day guys, Josh Huggett here from Huggett Media, and today we are talking about the Cinepeer Weebill 3E. I've read this so many times I still can't pronounce it properly. Cinepeer? Cinepeer. Anyway, it's the Weebill 3E. It is a tiny gimbal. The guys were kind enough to send it to me to have a gander at. And I haven't done video in a while. I know that's probably what you're thinking if you do know me. I used to be a photographer and videographer. These days I don't do as much video content as I used to, but still appreciate a good gimbal. My videographers are very excited to use this gimbal. I'm excited to play around with it. I've been mucking around with the office because we are in the wedding off season at the moment here, so I'm able to give my first impressions of this little thing, and that's exactly what it is. It's really little. Like, this is turned off currently. I'll turn it on for you. Reading off the spec list here that they've sent me, it's the size of an A4 piece of paper, which, in seeing that, I'm sure you can see it is very little. It does come in this little box. The unboxing experience is pretty good. I'm not an unboxing channel, but it came in this neat little box here, folded out well, and then it does come with that styrofoam container that you're very used to seeing. Very neat, folds in very carefully as well. So it all fits into here, nice. Comes with all the cables that you need, nothing extra. It does come with the Allen key to apply the base plate, which I found very helpful because I don't know where mine are. What else does it say here? Long run time, 2,600 milliamp batteries, run time of more than 16 hours. I've had this running for 2 days, like 2 days of proper mucking around with it. So that's like doing full, gimbal boy stuff and running around my house, and I was chasing my daughter with it, and then I've been mucking around in here trying to film fun stuff of like Coke cans, and I literally haven't gone down a single battery, so that's pretty good. Professional grade stabilization algorithms. The Weebill 3E glides through buttery smooth camera moves. Customizable controls with Bluetooth shutter, reducing wire constraints for creative freedom. Now, in saying that, I haven't been able to get onto the app because I don't know if there is an Apple app, and I am an Apple user. So I haven't been able to play with the app yet. Hopefully, Rebecca will get back to me very soon, and then I'll have access to an app. Jumping in here during editing, Rebecca did get back to me. There is the ZY Play app. I haven't had a chance to download it yet because I want to get this video out as the video becomes available, but the ZY Play app is available on the iPhone. I don't have it yet. Thank you, Rebecca, for answering my email very quickly. But for my mucking around here, I've been having a pretty good time. Few modes, PF, L, F. My biggest concern at the moment is there's not a huge instruction booklet. Probably going to be solved in the app when it does release. The instruction booklet I got was this, so it's a little piece of paper. It does explain what's happening, not heaps. You do get instructions on how to set up the gimbal and get everything going from there. No more information, no fluff. Which is nice. So I've got it sitting on the, I've got one of my EOS RPs sitting on here with the 50mm lens. Wow. So straight away, pushing this little record button down here does actually make my camera start recording. I couldn't get it to do that on the R6 when I was playing at home. So that's different. But for a guy that hasn't done video in a very long time, it has actually been quite a fun little thing to play with. My favourite features so far is being able to move it down this way and it takes shots sort of running. Like I was chasing my daughter around the house while she was doing like an obstacle course and running down this way with the pan up. These little pans, they're fun. Seems to be holding up. Every now and then, like I was saying, you do meet the end of the motor's abilities. For 250 bucks, can you really complain? This is kind of in like a bracket of its own. For gimbals, obviously, there are far more professional grade gimbals out there that you could be purchasing. This is definitely a more of an entry level one, so if you are starting out, probably a good option. Pan on this little boy here. So this is on a 50mm lens, but still able to get all those shots. Being able to pack it down into such a small box is probably one of its biggest selling points, and that battery. So are there other gimbals out there that are more capable, able to hold heavier weight, still all that sort of stuff? Yes. Are you able to then pack them down quickly and place them in what is essentially, oops, I should probably turn it off. That is not taking up a lot of room in your car. Would actually probably even fit in a camera bag. But to be able to pack it down like this small, all put down together. Initial thoughts on the Cinepeer Weebill 3 is it's a fun little gimbal for the price point that it's sitting at. 250 bucks, it's not too much out of pocket. So if you are a videographer looking at trying to elevate your video that little bit further, or you know, maybe sounds weird, but like try to look more professional than you are. So if you're turning up handheld and just kind of doing this, people kind of get the assumption that you're not as professional as somebody turning up with a gimbal. Even turning up with a smaller gimbal like this one here that, what would they say, it was like the size of an A4 piece of paper or something. Is going to elevate your business to the point that they're like, oh wow, he must actually be professional. He's brought a gimbal with him. So you'll be able to get those crystal clear shots, fun stuff. Hopefully we get access to the app soon. The plan is to bring it to a full wedding day soon as well, so we can actually test it in the field. Just happens to be winter here in Australia, so we're not shooting as many weddings as we normally would be, but as soon as we have a wedding to take this to, we're going to be doing that. We're going to take it to a full wedding day so we can actually do a proper thorough test. But however, first impressions are pretty bloody good, especially that battery life. Like 2 full days of mucking around with it, and it really hasn't lost that much battery at all. So good things to come. Thank you to Z Young for sending it through to me. Yeah, if you've got any other gear you want me to have a look at, let me know and I will make a review on that as well. Take care of yourself and I will see you on the next one. Peace.